Hi and welcome, I am Helle from Game for Life BG, and today I'm going to play Bad Moon Rising, and this is Trey that is the storyteller, and I'm just waiting for my role. Oh man, I got to be the Shabaloth. Oh my, oh my, oh my, I haven't tried to be that one before. Let's hope I get some good bluff rolls. Yeah, with the Shabaloth, then each night I get to choose 2 players. And that player you choose last night may be rejugated. They can get back to life again and have their abilities. So, yeah. And no, oh man, I can't change. I'm stuck with being the demon. I can't pass it on in this game. I would have preferred to being a minion, since yeah, it's not as stressful, because if I die the evil team loses. Oh well, let's see how it will go. And let's see which kind of bluffs I'm going to get. At least we don't have a poppy grower in this script, so I'm going to learn my evil team.
Alright, I hardly ever use this demon, so this one might be
I haven't been it before, so
yeah. So your minions are Mia and Chris M.
yeah.
Chris is the second game. Yesterday he played in his first, and it was SNV.
Yes.
And it was between him and another new player named Rob. And Rob decided to pull the snake charmer, the outed snake charmer picked me last night, and I switched. And the town didn't know who to pick. It was awesome.
Okay.
They even fooled Sarah, because the switch didn't happen. Everybody figured out it was Rob. Rob came out and said, "Hey, here's my evil team. I was snake charmed last night."
And then
Chris was like, "What?" Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So your bluffs are Professor, you're welcome.
Yes.
Gambler and Exorcist.
Yes. Okay, I hope we have a Mastermind. Oh, I'm the Lunatic. I have to figure out if we have a Lunatic, though.
I also wanted to remind you, based on the resurrection abilities, that if you resurrect, or if players are resurrected, they get to
do their thing. They get their abilities back. Yeah.
Yep. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, on this script, the first night is like double as long, or half as long as the rest of the script. All right, everybody, welcome back to town. In the words of Helle, somebody killed me. Please find out who killed me. I don't know who killed me. All right, guys, I'm going to give you 8 minutes. I will open breakout rooms.
Start on impressions.
Right,
Ken,
do you want to talk?
Yeah,
Right,
I'll talk.
Matthew, want to have a
Welcome
chat
to you.
in my room?
Anybody want to talk?
Yeah, you hear him?
Helle, do you want to talk?
Yes, we can talk, Mia. Your room.
I'll talk with you, Edgar.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, nice, Jeremy.
Hey, Mia. Oh, I did demon.
Yes!
Are you the Mastermind?
No, I'm the
Dog.
Godfather.
Ooh, which minion outsiders do we have?
Every outsider except from the Lunatic.
Yeah,
So we have a Tinker, a Moonchild, and a Goon.
I didn't hear about a Lunatic, so...
So
Then
I
I'm not the
added an
Lunatic.
outsider.
I'm the
No,
Shabaloth.
yeah, Trey.
I'm the
Oh, you're the
Shabaloth.
Shabaloth.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Trey was like, please remember to tell Helle she's actually the demon.
Yeah.
And for a second, I really thought about messing around, be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Be like, I think you're the lunatic, but I'm not. Hey, Chris.
Hey guys, what's up?
So, Chris, who are you?
Sorry, should I leave us to it? Or...
No. There, you're here.
I'm the assassin.
Okay.
Oh,
What are you
Okay.
guys?
I'm the
I'm the
Shabaloth,
Godfather.
and I'm the Shabaloth. Oh, I hoped one of you was the Mastermind. Then you could kill me early, and then.
That's cool. I probably should leave then, so we don't look too
Yeah,
sus.
but bluff. I'm going with the Exorcist, and then there's a gambler and professor.
Exorcist, gambler, professor. What do you want, Mia?
I can take the gambler. That is fine.
Cool. I'll be the professor. Awesome. I'll see you soon then. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. Let's see. How do I leave the room? Ah, there we go.
Should we leave Mia too?
Yeah, we can do that.
I just haven't found out which other roles I will take. Say, did you hard claim to
No,
me?
I've not.
You hard claimed the gambler to me, and I hard claimed to you.
Yes. And I've checked you as the Exorcist.
Yes. But don't say anything.
Cool.
Yep. Cool.
Oh.
Chris.
Yep.
I'll come to you. I'm going through all the Irish ones, slowly but surely.
Mia, you want to talk?
I'll come to you, Chris.
Sure, Edgar.
Okay, cool.
I
I will go
come
to
to my
your
room.
room.
Helle,
Yes.
do you want to chat?
Yep. We can chat.
Your room?
Yeah. That is.
Hi, Helle.
Hello. How are you doing?
Yeah. All good, Jay?
Yeah.
All good?
Yes.
Good. I've already hard claimed, so I'm happy to do a 3 for 3.
Yeah, that's fine. I was also hard claimed. I will only do it with one.
Yes, I'm the same.
Time. Okay.
So I'm either the
wait.
tinker,
Yep. Tinker.
the innkeeper, or the chambermaid.
Innkeeper or Chambermaid. Oh. Yes. And I'm either the sailor, the gossip,
Yep.
or the minstrel.
Okay. Oh, the minstrel's not great, but yeah. Perfect.
So Tinker, so you might that's an outsider, right?
Yeah. Outsider.
Oh, you might die at any time.
Yeah, it's not a great one.
No, not really.
I can mean anything.
Yeah.
And then the other two is I pick 2 players at night, depending.
Yeah, with the innkeeper. Hopefully you didn't
Yeah.
choose me, right?
I don't think the innkeeper works on the first night. No, it doesn't.
Okay. Then you didn't choose me.
If I was, are you not a good pick?
I wouldn't like to be drunk,
Okay,
but
that's fair.
maybe later on it could be good.
Because if you're the minstrel, it's not too bad to be drunk.
No, because when a minion dies by execution, all other players except travelers are drunk until dusk. But that also means that the evil team are drunk. So
Does it?
So the
I didn't know that.
demon can't kill,
Ah,
and the minions don't have the abilities.
Well, that is a good thing then. Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
of course, townsfolk are also going to be poisoned, but then you would know it if you get wrong information.
Yeah, that's good. No, I'm not picky if I am either the innkeeper or the.
And that's why I'm saying, I'm not saying that I'm the minstrel, but later on in the game it might be okay.
Might be quite good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes. And then we are the only ones back in town.
That's always the way.
Yeah, often happens. Then I can put the notes up here.
We have.
Chris, are you
Yep.
free for a chat?
I am indeed, Rankin. Your room?
My room? Perfect.
Sounds good, mate. 2 seconds.
So, anybody wants to talk?
Anybody want to talk?
I'll chat with you, Mia. Come to
Edgar, yeah.
Okay.
Who said my name?
I'll come to you, Edgar.
Okay, cool.
Anybody want to talk?
I'll meet with you.
Yes, in your room.
Sure.
Hey, Brooke.
Hello. How are you feeling about this game so far?
I think it's okay. I have played it a couple of times before. Have you played it before?
I haven't played this script before.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at the script and I'm like, this is a lot of death.
Yeah, and also there can be nights where nobody dies, and then nights where a lot of people dies. It can be very confusing in this game.
Yeah. No, I was reading over the roles and like all of the demon roles seem hard. I mean, I guess the Zombuul may be the easiest. Yeah, but like there's a couple of them that result in multiple deaths.
Yeah.
Like the Shabaloth and the Poe scare me. But I have been concerned about the amount of death because my role, it's a good role. I'm a townsfolk, but it can result in someone dying. And I was like, well, at least that will make me special, but it seems like there's actually quite a few good roles that do that. So,
but there's also a lot of protection roles. I mean,
Yes.
the innkeeper at the sailor can only protect himself, and then you have a fool that kind of needs. We have 20 seconds left.
well, I'll say I'm a good role that can result in people dying.
I'm a good role that doesn't result in people dying.
Okay, well then we're not double claiming then.
No, we are not.
Okay, I'll take that for now, and I'll see you around.
Yes.
Okay.
Tomorrow, Edgar, if that's cool.
Yeah, okay. Trey will slam the door as soon as he says, like, breakers rooms are open. Close.
Now I gotta take those 3, Jason.
That's fine. You take those straight, Jeremy. You take those and you run with them.
There's no going back.
All right, everybody, welcome back to town. Nominations are open. Remember, BMR, you don't want to kill people in this script. It's not a good idea. That was
There's
total
a Poe.
sarcasm.
The sarcasm is
on the
strong in this
script.
one.
Of course we want to kill.
Complete sarcasm. Kill often, kill as much as you can, because everybody else is going to be doing it.
Can I nominate everybody at once?
Can't kill innocent
Sole
people.
I
survivor.
would like to gossip that the demon can only kill one person at a time.
I was going to say,
with the
yeah,
gossips.
so that's a good point. So let me put this in the chat here. Helle, are you recording?
Yes.
All right, so everybody do me a favor. Go ahead and put your gossips in chat for me, but say it out loud for the camera.
I would like to gossip that Brody, Ken, or Helle is the Shabaloth.
Okay, Brody or Helle is the Shabaloth. All right.
Or Ken.
Oh,
I wanna
Brody,
gossip.
Ken, or Helle is the Shabaloth. Okay.
Wow.
I want to gossip that one of my neighbors is evil.
I gossip. I'm the only good Irish player.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I gossip that all the Irish players are good. Ken,
Hey, just to
Chris.
let you guys know, I don't know
Like
who the
that
Irish
gossip.
players are. So.
Oh, I put it in the chat. Yeah, Ken, Chris, and Rankin.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Northern
I didn't
Irish.
realize Rankin was Irish.
Northern Irish, but sorry.
Northern Irish, but with, you know...
I forgive you.
Yeah, we'll not dip into that kettle of fish.
No, we're just Irish for now for this.
I gossip that Brody, Chris, or Robert are the demon.
Aw, thanks, Jeremy.
I would like to gossip that the demon
I don't
is
want any
on...
deaths tonight, Robert.
And especially
I would-
because there's a especially
Oh.
because there's a Briton here. Won't touch that with a 10-foot bar.
I
By the
would
way,
like
I want to hear Mia, by the way.
Guys,
I
guys.
apologize.
I would like to gossip that the demon is on the lower half of the circle from Brooke to Brody inclusive, both of them.
Okay.
I'll gossip that there's a Courtier in play.
I gossip that Jeremy is evil.
And I will gossip that Matthew to Robert, amongst them, there's a demon. Inclusive.
I'm in a shocking
Matthew,
lot of
Brody,
these
Chris,
demon
and
ones.
Ken, and Robert. Okay. Anybody else?
Better hope there's not 2 deaths tonight, Robert. We're coming after you.
So many reasons there could be.
Jeremy's wearing his hat today. He's evil. He wasn't wearing his hat yesterday and he was good.
Jeremy will take off his hat.
I don't think I've ever seen him without a hat. So that tracks.
Like Blake for a while. Blake always had a hat on. Jeremy, where are you from?
Minnesota.
Okay, I was gonna say lately you've always been wearing like sweatshirts or hoodies or something, and I'm like down here in Texas with
It's cold out up here.
60-degree weather. Yeah.
Lucky Texans.
Must be nice.
Does anyone have info they want to share before nominations?
That's not me saying yes. I'm just thinking.
I didn't like Robert's 3 for 3s again. I don't know why he does this to me. But
Maybe it was one specially designed for you, Jeremy.
could have been.
Robert was thinking, like, what are the 3s that can give Jeremy that annoys him?
I'll kick things off. I'll nominate Matthew.
All right, Robert nominates Matthew. All right, Robert, your accusation. Why are you nominating Matthew?
Someone told me it might be a good idea, so that's I'm very influenceable in that way. So this sounds like a good idea. I'm all for it.
All right, so everybody take note. If you just tell Robert what to do, he might do it.
Next time,
Matthew,
nominate yourself.
Your defense. What would you like for your defense?
Yeah, I can guess what somebody is meaning here, but I checked. I'm not a great kill right now for town, but if you want to do this, fine.
Yeah, I agree. I think Matthew's a bad kill today.
Helle, you're not in your seat.
Oh,
I will say I've heard information that he might not die.
That information is false.
Okay.
All right. So, beautiful, pertinent information, everybody. Would anybody else like to add anything before I start the countdown on Matthew?
Yes, I'm voting for the Brit out of respect for all of our Irish players.
All right, I'm going to start the countdown on Matthew. It will start with Brody. Here we go. You need 6 to put him on the chopping block.
Brody, are you secretly Irish?
I mean, I have ancestry from
Irish
Ireland.
descent.
Whoa.
Oh, BMR fashion. Nobody. No, that's not enough.
Matthew, you are what you told me, right?
Yeah.
And you did what you told me?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Tell us, what was it?
Jeremy will nominate Brody.
All right, Jeremy nominates Brody. Jeremy, your accusation.
I said it was a bad idea to vote on Matthew, and Brody did. So he can't be trusted.
Say spite. Just do it, Brody. Just say it.
Well, I know I'm good. If people aren't going to listen to me.
Brody, your defense.
My defense is 2-part. 1, spite. 2, there's no way in hell that you had that conversation with Matthew and came to the conclusion that I'm a better kill.
Yeah, there absolutely is.
All right. Would anybody like to add any pertinent information to this nomination?
I think Brody's logic is sound. Like just one conversation, I don't think so.
Okay. I will start the countdown on Brody. It will start with Chris. Here we go.
Did you get a claim from Matthew, Brody?
Yes.
Brody, did you claim, or Matthew, did you claim the same thing you claimed to me to Brody?
Yes.
It's a bad kill today, Brody.
Okay. Can I clarify with the group here? So there's some games where, like, say, Sex and Violets or whatever, where you want to kill every day. But am I right in thinking we're good not to kill today, just in case, like we're in no rush, are we? Because I don't know a lot of people yet.
Well, there is no rules in here where you should kill, but the thing about BMR is if you don't kill people during the day, you don't really learn anything. So as you would see, there's not a lot of information gaining roles, so you have to do things to actually learn stuff in BMR.
Yeah.
There's a demon that can kill it only if we don't execute.
Yep.
Which
I want to nominate Helle.
Edgar nominates Helle. Edgar, your accusation.
Just because she's so quiet, and I just want to know what's going on in her head.
In your head.
Yes.
She's the Zombuul. She practically sang.
Well, I haven't heard anything from you either, Edgar. So
I've been talking. I've been debating here. You're very frightened on the sideline, looking in like most demons do.
That's because I haven't learned anything yet. So that's why. So I don't know who is evil yet.
Okay. Anybody want to add any pertinent information to this nomination? Okay, I'm going to run the vote on Helle. So we'll start with Jason. Here we go.
Wow, is the evil team ganging up on me?
I would just say Freudianly, she sounded like the Zombuul then.
Freudianly. We got a psychiatrist here.
All right, 4 votes is not enough.
Well, Edgar, then we can hear something about you. Then I will nominate you because I haven't heard anything from you other than you nominated me.
Very fair.
The gloves are off.
If you're a demon, you're a fair demon, to be honest.
I'm not a demon.
Okay, so Helle is nominating Edgar. Helle, your accusation. Or let me ask you this: do either of you have anything to add?
No.
I just want to hear a bit more from Edgar because I haven't heard anything other than he nominated me.
Edgar, what do you got to say?
I'm such a goody two shoes. My second game, I'm not evil yet. So I'm hoping to have at least 5 games in a row where I'm not evil. Someone's gonna mess that up, but Storytellers for sure.
All right. Anybody want to add any information to this?
Wow. Suddenly all
right.
that came up.
We will start the countdown, and we'll start with Mia. Here we go.
This is not a good idea, guys. I don't want to be a sacrificial lamb, so...
I'll pull down.
We can just get 5 on you. Then you can sweat a little.
Just get 5.
Somewhere Nom is rolling around in his grave because 5 is not enough.
I'm gonna
nominate Jeremy.
That was Ken. All right, Ken nominates Jeremy.
Yeah, he's wearing his hat. When he wears his hat, he's evil. I think it's a good excuse as any.
All right, Jeremy, your defense to the hat thing.
You should not execute me. I have a very spiteful character, Ken. This one's going to come back to haunt you, I think.
I'm surprised he didn't just take off the hat and just say there.
That sounds like a threat.
It was like yesterday when Jeremy came out with everybody, potentially the demon having not a virtual background. I was waiting for everybody to just backgrounds to start popping up. All right. Did anybody want to add anything to the nomination of Jeremy?
Yeah. Pertinent info. Ken, that hard claim I told you I got.
That's right, Ken.
Oh, did I miss something?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Anyways, I'm going to start the countdown on Jeremy. It'll start with Helle. Again, we need six votes to kill somebody.
Anybody who votes, be fearful.
Because Jeremy's the demon and he's going to kill you.
The more you say those things, the more I put my hand up.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of no-cos. Oh, sorry.
All right. 4 votes is not enough.
I nominate Chris.
Okay. Brody nominates Chris. Brody, your accusation.
My legit answer is I've actually heard of a pacifist, so Chris might not even die from this.
Okay, Chris, your defense.
Well, I mean, regardless if there's a pacifist, I would just say you don't want to kill me. Definitely not yet. That's all I'm willing to say to the group.
If what he said to me is true, then yeah, you don't want to kill him yet.
All right. Any other pertinent information? I'll start the count. Oh, wait, I actually got to click on buttons here. Hold on. All right, I'm going to start the countdown. And we'll start with Ken. Okay, 3 votes is not enough.
Are we actually going to execute someone?
I think so.
I swear, if all of you nominate today and we end up not killing anybody, I'm going to ask for that hour of my life back.
Rather be.
We have had 6 nominations, so there's still 6 of you who can nominate.
I'm okay with not killing anybody.
I'm okay with not killing anybody this one.
Yeah, I think we're past the point where we actually learn anything.
Yeah.
Jeremy just want to waste Trey's hour.
I mean,
we'll
Jason's
do it
sitting in
again.
the dark, so somebody could nominate him because that's
Oh, we don't have an atheist.
what demons do.
I'm in the darkness and feeding my child, but go for it.
All right, well, hey, I'll start my 10 count. I'll let you guys no kill on a BMR script. That sounds like a good idea.
Well, we get so many kills at night potentially. We don't want to execute good players.
We.
Oh!
Told you, hot evil.
No, we have so many kills at night.
No, you didn't
We
say.
don't
You
wanna
said we
execute
get.
good players.
You said we get. Oh, it's a big evil tick.
With
Jeremy
that,
will survive only in one night.
Nobody has died, and I'm going to open breakout rooms because the game still continues because obviously.
I'm gonna guess that Jeremy will not survive one more day.
Okay, so that was first day. We did survive. And let's see how we will go. Oh man. Okay, I'm claiming to be the Exorcist, and I am going to claim on night 2 that I picked Jeremy.
All right, who are you gonna kill?
Yeah, good question. I think I'm going to take Robert.
You're gonna kill Robert? Okay.
I try to. In this script, it must be a try.
That's true. Yeah. You good point. Okay.
And Ken.
You're gonna kill Ken?
Yeah, let's kill Kenny. Sorry, Ken.
All right, cool.
I don't know.
I just double checked. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So first night, we're trying this one. Then we'll see. I mean, if, for example, Ken is the tea lady, then Robert won't die. And if Ken was protected by the Innkeeper, then he might not die. Then there might be 2 people not dying. And then we might have, they might both go through. We might have a grandmother. If one of them is a grandchild, then the grandmother could die too. And if Chris uses his ability, and if we have a gossip that goes through, then...
All right, everybody, welcome back. So if I was to ask everybody here in town if they think in a BMR script that there were lots of kills or no kills, what would y'all be voting? Who would vote for lots of kills? Who thinks that there's going to be lots of kills? And who thinks there's going to be very little kills?
It can go both ways in this script.
Yeah. So the people who voted first would be right. So here are your deaths. We've got Rankin, and we have Matthew, and we have Ken, and we have Robert.
What the fuck?
I'm going to open breakout rooms, and you guys go find out who killed all those poor innocent people. I'll give you guys 7 minutes.
Matthew,
Yeah.
what?
What?
have scam or
All
gossip?
right.
Yeah, Brody.
Brody?
Yes, come to my room because I need to figure out.
Edgar,
what's
let's
going
talk.
on.
Yeah, and bring Jeremy too because
Brody, were you
Yeah,
talking
sure.
about me?
All right,
I love the chaos. That just
All right,
This is
Edgar, I'll
amazing.
chat with you later. I just need to touch base with Matthew real quick.
Right.
Okay, Robert, I will go to you first. I
Did
want
we
to
have
talk
a-
to Brody.
Helle, I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay, can we go to your room?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. Did you use your power?
I did, yes.
Okay.
I figured...
Because I took Robert and Ken.
Oh, Robert and Ken, fantastic. Well, I took out Matthew.
Yeah, and I think one of them might have been the grandmother. Because of the play they talked about. And I saw Robert and Matthew and I think it was ranking that Brody that voted together in one of the votes.
Well, this is great. Helle, so I want to try and keep as much trust to you as possible. So you're claiming the Exorcist, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I would suggest that tonight I am one of the people that you kill.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've already used my ability. It'll kind of get the heat off me for not using my professor ability, and as well as that, if I'm regurgitated, which could happen, then I get my ability back.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he could also do that to good players, I guess.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Okay. I will think about it because I was thinking about choosing you as the Exorcist.
Okay. Oh, that's a good shout. Well, what as in?
So maybe,
what would that be?
So maybe let's just see how it will go today. Maybe I will wait one night. I'll see, or maybe I will do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll see.
So what would you do? What was the Exorcist? What would that do again?
Exorcist. Then I'm on the hunt for the demon.
So you've got one shot, and you're going to fire it at me to see if I'm the demon.
No. I'm the demon just doesn't get to act, and then maybe that is good that I choose you, and maybe Sync kills. Okay, I think we should go out again.
Yeah, we'll go out again, but yeah, kill me tonight, okay?
Yeah, perhaps. Not sure. We'll see.
Oh, please kill me. I'll get my power back.
It's up to you. I don't know if he's going to resurrect. Yeah, he might do. We'll see.
Okay, right. Yeah. Well, I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah,
bye.
Talk to
Chris, can we have a chat first real quick?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going yours.
Matthew,
Anybody else want to talk?
Edgar, do you want to talk?
Matthew.
I want to talk.
My room?
Yeah.
Oh, Matthew's away, is he?
Now we might learn something about each other.
I just nominated out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know. I just thought it was fun, so I would nominate you back because you hadn't said anything either. It's kind of, there's not that many roles that wake up the first night in this script.
Yeah, by the way, more people believe you than they believe me.
Well, I did say only get 5 votes on you. So.
Yeah.
Well, what do you fancy doing?
We can do a 3 for 3.
Yeah.
So I can give you the first 3 for 3.
Yes.
There's Innkeeper,
yes.
Gossip, and Fool.
Yes. And I will give you Sailor, Gossip,
okay,
or Minstrel.
Okay, let me see. I have another person that has had Gossip in his Sailor. Jason was also claiming Sailor, so I don't know who the Sailor is. I'm trying to cross out things.
Yeah.
I know of one role. I talked to Robert. I don't know if he will share the information. I know what Robert is, but I think he should talk for himself.
Yeah, that's okay. Of course.
I talked to Jeremy.
Yeah.
And Jeremy and Matthew's relationship I find suspicious.
Yeah, I don't know what they had going.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I think Jeremy's evil.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even talked to him yet. No.
And I thought Matthew was evil, but Matthew died. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, me neither.
But can sometimes evil die by mistake, by like someone else kills them during the night?
I don't think in this one. Not in this script, do they?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Because I really was convinced that Jeremy and Matthew were two evils.
Yeah, but it was an odd play they had.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't manage to talk to that many first day, so yeah. And I hadn't learned really anything. So,
okay.
But
I'm gonna head back because I want to speak to other people.
Yeah, maybe you should talk also to Jeremy to figure out what the heck is going on. Or some of them. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I mean, I have played this where sometimes there can be multiple days where nothing happens. and then this.
Helle, you want to talk?
Yeah, I want to talk, Robert. My room. Do you know why we had so many deaths? Did we have a grandmother, grandchild, gossip?
I would assume there's gossip in there somewhere. Maybe we have a Shabaloth, gossip killing an assassin.
That could be possible. If there
that would be my guess.
If there wasn't any grandmother and grandchild, because that would give 2 deaths, right?
It's possible I died with my ability. I'm the Tinker.
Oh.
But Trey kind of intimated that that's not the reason. Do you mind telling me what you are?
I have given 3 for free. You're dead, so I don't think... Yeah, I'm the Exorcist, and I chose Jeremy last night.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
And nothing happened.
Yeah.
I only told you. I have no...
You made 3 for 3.
Can I
My 3
nominate
rules
Trey?
I gave you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're true.
Yeah, I believe it.
All right, so right now, this is your score. Big fat 0 for town and a big 4 for whatever's going on at night. So nominations are open, you guys.
I'm gonna come out with my role just because it might be helpful to town. I was the Tinker. That doesn't mean that I died due to my ability last night. I might have been targeted, but just FYI, it's not the worst thing in the world that put me off the board.
Yeah. If there's a Courtier, I would strongly suggest taking a shot at the Shabaloth.
Yeah, I do think we have a Shabaloth as well.
Well,
with that many deaths?
Oh no.
We got Shabaloth.
I mean, I think it was Shab, Gossip, and an Assassin. That's my working theory.
Yeah.
Or a grandmother might have died. A grandmother, grandson.
I'm not sure it was a grandmother. I talked to someone who hard claimed to be the grandmother. If they're telling the truth, it was definitely not a grandmother, grandchild.
Could even be something as simple as Pukka, Gossip, Assassin. And
then just my ability. It's possible.
That is true. That is true.
I have reason to believe that there's an assassin in the game. I don't really know whether to reveal that information because it's not mine to reveal, but I think we've got an assassin.
I agree with you. I even think I don't.
After what happened with me, I'm strongly suspecting that.
Well,
Courtier would have
I'm going to come out and say what I was. I was the fool. So, and I was made drunk and then I was killed. So that's why my ability didn't work last night.
How do you know you were made drunk?
I was told I was made drunk.
I was the sailor and I picked him.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
so you're cold-blooded.
There's definitely an assassin then, right? That's the way you died, right?
I'm almost certain there's an assassin.
Yeah, because otherwise Ken wouldn't have died, right?
Yeah.
No.
The assassin's
Can't have them both.
the only one. No, if I was made drunk and the demon picks me, I'm sure I could die that way.
I gossip.
I
gossip that Brody is not the assassin.
Then you should have been made drunk by the Innkeeper because that's the only thing that can make you drunk that works before the demon.
All right, Rankin, have you come out yet?
Yeah, I've came out to a couple, but that was probably why Ken died. Ken, I picked you last night. I was the Innkeeper. I picked another player first to keep them good, and then I picked you second.
Yeah, I was
Gossip
just going to say that's why I don't trust Matthew's information of being the sailor, because I told Matthew I was either the fool or the pacifist. So why would he sailor pick a fool or pacifist?
Well, because he thought it would
I
do
know
the
he's
least
dead
amount
now.
of damage.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. I only had 2 other hard claims at that point, and the other 2 made no sense for me to pick. You're
My
the only
gossip,
other
by
one,
the
and
way,
you're the least of the 3.
My gossip, 2 people were drunk last night. That's my gossip.
But that makes sense as well, right? Because the innkeeper.
Well, it sounds like the
does
innkeeper.
not work.
It sounds like the innkeeper picked a goon on purpose first last night, so the innkeeper wouldn't even have an ability, but it was just to keep the goon good.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, storyteller clarification here is if an innkeeper hypothetically were to pick a goon, it wouldn't matter if they picked him first or second; they would immediately become drunk, and that means that their first pick wouldn't matter.
Right.
So it doesn't matter the
innkeeper-
order in which an innkeeper would have.
But the innkeeper does not work on night 0.
Last night was night 1. Not,
Well,
night
last
2.
night was light.
No.
Last night was
So-
night 2.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't do the night 0 crap, guys. I have night 1, and then I have night 2, and then I have a night 3, and then a night 4. The last night
Okay.
was night 2.
Jeremy
Yeah, but-
nominates Brooke.
But then it still doesn't make sense because
All right,
then night 1
Jeremy
is
nominates Brooke. Jeremy, your accusation.
If I'm to believe Mia, she has vouched for she has vouched for Helle. Chris seems sincere to me. I think Brody is the assassin. I know I'm good. I believe Jason's claim possibly. So that leaves Edgar and Brooke, and Brooke is the one I'm most suspicious of as being the demon.
I agree.
Your defense.
I am a good player. I hesitated to come out with my role because it can be kind of strong. Although if people are going to vote for me, then I guess maybe I should say I am. Oh, I didn't want to come out with it early. Well, I'm the gossip, and I gossiped last night that Edgar, Robert, or Chris M was evil. And I think that I was right since we had so many deaths. Obviously, Robert is already dead. So either Edgar or Chris M are probably evil.
Oh, that's huge. I nominated. Sorry.
You can nominate here in a second once we're done with this one, Chris. So, would anybody like to add any pertinent information to the nomination of Brooke? Nope. All right, so we're going to start the countdown.
The people that I did talk to, I didn't tell anyone my role. I said it was a role that could result in extra deaths, but I didn't want to say exactly what my role is, but that's what I was telling people. And it's true, and I think extra people died.
That's what Brooke told me.
I'm going to start the countdown. It will start with Jeremy. Majority is now 4 since so many people died last night.
Well,
I'm gonna keep reminding you guys of the funerals you have to go to.
So then that means it's Edgar or Chris.
If Brooke's telling the truth.
If they're telling the truth.
In which
Which
case,
I
Mike,
don't
0
think- I don't-
votes is not enough.
I want
I
to
know.
nominate Jeremy.
Who was that?
Me,
Chris.
I'll nominate Jeremy.
Edgar. Edgar nominates Jeremy. All right, Edgar, your accusation.
Jeremy's talk with Matthew was really weird, didn't add up. I don't think that Brooke is telling the truth, maybe. I don't think maybe it was her gossip. If she's the gossip, I think that Jeremy is particularly evil because of some of the choices of nominations that he made before. Something that he said, so I think he's evil. Or else it's Chris M. Maybe they're both in it together. I know I'm making a lot of enemies. I don't care.
oh god, you've thrown a spanner in the works there.
All right.
That's it.
So, Jeremy, your defense.
My defense is I am the Moonchild. I have heard of a Goon, and Robert has claimed Tinker. That means there has to be a Godfather in play. We know that wasn't the extra kill last night. If you execute me, I will pick Edgar, and we'll see if he dies tonight. If he doesn't, then he's probably evil. I also think Brody is the assassin, and I'm not sure who the third evil is, unless Mia and Helle are making a really good play on me. That's all.
Okay.
Anybody want any further information to this?
This could be
Jeremy
a
lied to
very
me.
short game.
In his tweet, it was not his role, so.
I think
But no
Jeremy is
Moonchild.
good.
I think Jeremy's
think it's
good,
good.
but I think if Jeremy's the Moonchild, taking a shot at Edgar would be the best move.
I agree.
All right, folks.
Jeremy, I'm not the assassin.
Oh.
You know my claim.
Should we execute
I'm
Jeremy
gonna-
so you could pick Edgar, or I don't
Why
know.
not
It's
execute
gonna
one
be a
of
waste.
the,
It's gonna
the
be a
Yeah, why
waste.
not-
people who might
why
be
not-
evil on the gossip plan?
Yeah, why not kill Jeremy and go for one of the people in the gossip, like Robert
I'm going to
said.
start the
Well-
countdown, guys. I'm going to let your votes talk. So here we
I
go.
think we should either kill
Let's start
Jeremy
with
or
Helle.
I can nominate Chris then.
I mean,
If
usually
there
I'm
wasn't
for
so,
killing
if there wasn't so
Jeremy,
many
but-
kills, I would say go ahead, kill me. But this is going just to hurt the town if you kill me.
Ugh, I almost wanted to vote for myself there.
Yeah, I think we
Three
should
votes
go
is
for
not enough.
Edgar. I think we should go for Edgar or Chris. Between the two of them, I mean, I'll let the town decide.
I'm
And
gonna
nominate Edgar.
nominate Chris.
Okay, just
Okay,
pick Chris, and you can
Chris.
pick me the next night because it's not me.
All right,
If you're-
Chris
if you're-
nominates Edgar. Edgar, please, you don't always have to talk. It's okay. It
Sorry.
really is.
I-
So, Chris, I'm just to clarify, you just nominated Edgar?
Yep.
Okay, Chris nominates Edgar. All right, Chris, go ahead and give your accusation.
I know I'm not evil. I've shared pretty pertinent information with other people in the group that can probably vouch for me, and I know that I should definitely survive one more night. That's all I'll say to the group. But I think that if it's not me, it's Edgar.
All right, Edgar, your defense.
If Brooke's telling the truth.
I think it's Chris. If it's not Chris, you can kill me the next night. But at that point, it will not even matter because there's so many deaths. We should really focus on the evil players. It's not me. Yeah, that's it.
Anybody want to add any pertinent information to this?
I would much rather kill
Um,
Edgar.
And I'll be dead. I cannot talk when I'm dead, Jeremy.
You
Like
should get
to
this
hear me
done.
talk.
Well, I think that's a gift for the town.
Oh, and with that, I'm going to start the vote.
Okay.
My hands up.
You know, if
Not
I
the
was
dead
you, I
notes.
would kill you. I will not
Frank,
say
put your
that
hand
because
up.
then it will be. I was almost gonna say that if I'm evil, I would kill you tonight, Mia. But now, if you had died, then you think it's me.
I
All
just
right.
hope this isn't a Poe game. The Poe charged last night, and we just killed by Godfather, Gossip, and a Gambler.
How in the world would we have 4
That would
kills?
be
in a-
devastating.
All right, 5 is enough to put Edgar
If it's
on
a
the
Poe
chopping
game,
block.
then the Poe earned it.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
Ooh,
Did
I
we
didn't
have
see
any
who
other
nominated me.
nominations? Because 5, Chris M.
Okay. Nobody's gonna do Chris M. See if what happens, or if I'm the only suspect here.
I mean, feel free, but I really think leave me alive for another
I think
night.
we go. I say we go for Chris tomorrow, just because I know his claim and I know it, and I know what's going to happen.
All right, well, then I'll start a 10 count since we got 5.
Oh, by the way, and I lied to a few people about my 350. I wasn't not in any of them. But if you kill me, I don't care. Yeah, people can talk to me.
Come
and
out
I
as the
can-
Gossip.
Okay. And with that, Edgar has been executed and dies. The game is going to be continuing because Edgar was not the demon or not the first death of a Zombuul. Let's put it that way.
Or there's
We do have a Zombuul, but the game continues. So please go to your breakout room. Alrighty, who is going?
I'm not going to choose him, but I kind of promised to kill Chris M. But since he's under so much suspicion, I'm definitely not going to kill him. Because you could also resurrect evil players, right?
Yes, with the Shabaloth I could. So
yeah. But instead, I'm going to.
Now, keep in mind that if you did kill Chris and then he got resurrected tomorrow potentially, because wait, your ability says at night choose 2 players, they're dead. A player you choose last night might be regurgitated. So if I regurgitated Chris, then the assassin would get another kill. Now that's if I think you guys are doing bad enough to need that assassin.
Yeah. But you know, in this game it can turn so quick, and I
Yeah.
can't run away to another player. But I actually think
True.
I'm going to sink 1 kill. So I'm going to choose Robert as the first
You're gonna
one.
pick Robert, okay.
And then it's between Jason and Brody. I think I'm going to pick Jason.
Okay. All right. Thank you
Don't
so
know
much.
who it is. I don't know who Brody is. So.
You don't know who Jason is? Okay.
No, I don't.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. So there's some more interesting things going on in the night because Brooke died, but miraculously, Robert is alive again.
Why me?
Jeremy, can we talk?
I was like, I'm finally dead.
All right.
Yeah, we can talk, Jason.
So I will open breakout rooms and give you guys 6 minutes.
All right.
Anybody
I'll
that
come
wants
to
to
you.
talk to me?
Robert,
Go to
are
my
you
room,
sticking
Jason.
with your tinker
Yeah.
claim?
Yeah.
Then it's 100% a Shabaloth, and I think the professor that I heard about was lying. Because,
Well, Brody, can we just talk? Because I have a theory.
yes, come to...
I'll go to you.
Yes.
Anybody wants to talk to me? I gave everybody except one person false 3 for 3. If people want to clarify what my role is, they can talk to me.
I can talk to you, Edgar.
Okay.
Trey, 1 death last night.
I will go to your room, Helle.
Yeah. This
Helle,
is very
sorry I
bizarre.
lied to you.
Yeah.
I only didn't lie to one person, that was Mia, because Mia was claiming something that she could...
Yeah, I also talked to Mia as the first one, and she
So I'm
gambled
the
me.
grandmother.
Oh, so we had a grandmother, but you didn't die the first night, so it has nothing to do with the first 4 deaths.
Nope. No.
Oh, man.
Nope. That's why I was so surprised. I was like, what's happening here?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to tell you who's my grandchild.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
I still don't trust Jeremy.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is with Jeremy.
I at the moment, I trust Mia because otherwise I think I would have been dead now.
Okay. Did Mia say her role to you?
Yeah, she said me. She
said it to me as well. Gambling.
Yeah, but that was the first day, so I think she gambled me on the.
Yeah, she said to me like, "Can I gamble you?" Like, "Oh yeah, I'm the grandmother." That's why she said I had a high claim of grandmother.
Ah, and that's why she said there wasn't a grandmother.
Yeah,
involved.
and she said like I'm gonna pick Helle first, and the second I'm gonna pick you.
Yeah.
That's why she didn't die, because
Okay.
she can vouch for me.
So it just depends. With now Robert is back and he's the tinker. If what is this called? Trey, he killed him or he didn't, because if he didn't, then we might have a Shabaloth, and if he did, then it could be not the Zombuul, but one of the other twos.
Yeah. Why Robert? Because Robert can die at any time. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but that is of course a way he can balance the game, I guess.
Yeah. Oh god, I hate that the tinker is back, to be honest. I don't know. I think Brooke is telling the truth, right? I don't know.
Yeah, otherwise,
gossip.
why would we have so many deaths? It didn't make sense. And then she died at the night. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know. To be honest, I have you as evil as well, but it's either.
No.
The thing is, I have an idea. If everybody's telling the truth right now, I think it's going to be it's more likely that it's Jeremy, Chris, and Jason, or it's you, Jeremy, and Chris. I don't know for
yeah,
sure.
but it's not me because I'm on a demon hunt. I'm the Exorcist.
Ah, okay.
At first night I picked Jeremy, and then I picked Brooke because I wanted to check her. I was between her and Chris, but I thought Chris might be a minion, not a demon. But I don't know. And then she died, Brooke.
Okay, each night.
Same night.
The demon is chosen as who you are. Doesn't wait tonight. Okay. Who did you pick again? Sorry, I'm gonna write it down.
Jeremy. And Brooke.
Okay.
And she died.
Now I'm getting confused. No, I don't know what happened. Sometimes I think like I know what's happening, and then something happens, and like I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah. But that's always in this game.
Is there a way that me is not telling the truth? By the way.
But then wouldn't she have killed me? Or maybe it would be suspicious, of course.
True.
I don't know.
No, but there's no spy in this game.
No,
because
there's
the spy
no.
can say like, "Oh, I'm the gambler. I'm gonna gamble that you are that, that you are that." So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But who should I gamble tomorrow? Who should I pick as the Exorcist?
Well, I have no idea.
Maybe Brody or Jason? Or Chris M. If Chris M doesn't die today, I'm going to pick him.
Yeah, I think Chris is the better choice if Brooke is telling the truth.
Yeah.
Then you can see if Brooke is lying or not, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Helle.
Yeah, but it depends on the day. If he dies, I will choose Mia, Brody, Jason, one of them.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's a gamble, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Helle.
Thanks.
Die a dead player you.
Wanna
actually, they had to choose 2 players.
They had to choose 2 players.
And it's
I
not.
think rooms are closing soon, Edgar.
7 seconds.
Does it have to be living players?
No, they could have sank a kill. That's true.
Yeah, to try and change the thought of.
I mean, I think, but it's got to be a Shab, right?
Oh, hey everybody!
Oh,
Y'all
yeah,
are here.
yeah.
So
I think so.
Nominations are open. Hey everybody.
I can, by the way, before nomination, I can tell you what I was. I was the grandmother. I didn't mind dying rather than my grandchild. So everybody like dying on the first night, second night, I mean, was not because of the grandmother and grandchild. I can tell you that.
You should confirm your grandchild just so we know they're good.
Yeah.
You don't have to say what their ability is.
Yeah.
Whether or not we believe you or not anyway, but
That's true. I don't know if I should tell. It's the first time I'm being the grandmother. I didn't want to make any mistakes. So.
And maybe not publicly, because whoever your grandchild is, as long as you talked to them, or have you?
Maybe I will say it later. It doesn't really matter for now.
Can we go back to the Chris thing that he uses?
Yeah, so basically I did, and I used it on Robert, who I was under the impression was the Exorcist. And now
publicly claimed Tinker yesterday, like into the whole town.
I've something.
I'm gonna nominate Chris.
Yeah.
Someone pinned me that he was the Exorcist, claiming his Tinker.
All right, Mia nominates Chris. Mia,
Robert, you have to sit down.
Okay, I will.
I will say Chris. What he claimed makes no sense, because if he tried to use the power he said he tried to use on Robert, Robert wouldn't come back to life, I believe, because it only works on townsfolk.
Yeah, which I think
can I finish? From information I got secondhand.
I will clarify just to let you know, and this is also new player. This is his second game ever, and this is also BMR.
Yeah.
So I just remind some people of new players. So
I don't think I said anything. I just said that the ability to use were not supposed to work on Robert. I will also say information I got secondhand failed because of Chris, I believe. So I think he's definitely evil.
What do you mean by the information field? Sorry.
Well, not the information. Their ability failed. It was just information I got secondhand.
Okay.
Okay, Chris, go ahead with your defense.
Well, I definitely said Robert to the Storyteller. I was under the impression that he was the Exorcist, claiming he was the Tinker to make him seem disposable. So I think that either but he did get resurrected. So I think he could either still be bluffing as the Tinker, or the Storyteller has outmeted this to make an outsider actually respawn. And so I'm very confused right now.
Can you repeat that again, Chris? Did Robert Hart claim Exorcist to you?
Someone says that he's claiming as the Tinker, but he's the Exorcist.
I have another hard claim of an Exorcist, so things don't add up.
You've got another Exorcist? Okay, well, I'm confused.
Hard claim.
But yeah, I thought I really wanted an Exorcist to be alive, and I think that there's a strong chance that he is the Exorcist, and I think we could use him.
I would just say this, Chris, just in the future or whatever, if you have the ability to bring me or anyone back from the dead, maybe come and see what role we are.
Okay.
You know, because I mean that's a very powerful ability, and I did publicly claim after I was dead what I was, and I am the Tinker.
I'm just gonna leave for a second, but
Okay, I am back. Sorry, my daughter stabbed herself in the hand with a pencil. All right, everybody. So, did everybody say everything they needed to say for this?
I think so.
Yep.
All right, cool. So we will start the countdown on Chris, and it will start with Ken.
I'm just gonna leave my screen for a moment, Trey, but I can hear what you guys are saying.
Okay.
So, Chris, you have to figure out who talked to you about that Exorcist claim and see if he's telling the truth or not. I think that's the important thing that you have to do, maybe.
All right, that puts Chris on the chopping block. Do we have any other nominations?
I still am confused as to how we only had one death last night.
Shabaloth chose to kill Brooke. Shabaloth chose to revive Robert.
Is that how it works?
Did you gossip last night?
That's not how the roll reads.
I'm pretty sure it's like not to choose two people to kill, and then one of the
Choose
previous
two players,
nights.
they die, and then a dead person from the previous night is regurgitated.
That's like a storyteller decision to puke someone back up.
Yeah. But otherwise, two people always die.
I mean, they could sink a kill, or they could have targeted someone who couldn't die for something.
Must have been a sink or kill. Had to have been, right?
Yeah.
Can
Trey,
they choose a dead player?
Trey,
Yeah.
would you mind clarifying the Shabaloth and what happens if they choose a dead player?
Just like any other demon picking a dead player?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would have to be the only way.
It's not like the Althadika where something comes back to life. That's the only.
And I will just say this: just read the roll. It's
Yeah.
pretty self-explanatory. I mean, the roll is not tricky. The Shabaloth will pick two players, and one of the previous night's two players could potentially come back to life. That's how the roll works.
And bringing Robert back to life, it kind of shows that the evil team is probably doing quite well at the minute. So there's probably quite a few evil players,
But not so well that an actually
'cause
useful
Rob could
player was
die.
brought back to life.
He can die at any time, so
But it confirms what demon
it confirmed.
we have, and
It confirmed an evil player potentially in that sense.
Or the,
Chris, it does confirm which demon we have because your ability only works on townsfolk.
Yeah.
I'm not a townsfolk.
well, I picked you and you're alive again is the only thing I'll say to that.
I think it's the Shabaloth
But
thing.
I'm only alive because of the Shabaloth, because your ability, whether you are your character or not, or picked me or not, it doesn't work on me because I'm an outsider.
You very well may be the professor that picked Robert, and your ability didn't work because Robert's not a townsperson, and there's another player that's the Shabaloth that's regurgitating. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
I see.
And regurgitating is the storyteller's discretion, so it's just to balance the game. So that may be why they picked Robert.
I'm not 100. Ken's hand up, right? You guys do see that?
Yep. So.
Okay, let the man talk.
I just want to ask, Brooke, did you gossip yesterday? And if so, what did you gossip?
I did gossip, but since I was dead, I don't know if it worked. But my gossip.
No, it works from the time of the gossip. I'm pretty sure.
Not if the gossip is killed at night. Nope. Then it doesn't go through.
Yep.
Because the gossip is later in the night order than the demon.
Yep.
And I think I might have an explanation for why there were no deaths. If the Shabaloth chose it doesn't necessarily clarify the whole professor thing, but if the Shabaloth chose a goon last night,
then nobody would have been resurrected. All their ability would be drunk.
Fair point.
I just want to say that so I don't know whether or not it worked. I'm not familiar enough with this script, but Brooke gossiped that I was evil, and I'll also know that if we have at least one Exorcist claim, okay, and so if they targeted the Shabaloth, am I right in thinking that their ability wouldn't have worked?
Brooke.
Unfortunately, Chris, I think that you probably have to be executed just to clear the world up. It's very possible that you are the professor, and that, again, could be Helle and Mia making a weird, good play between the two of them, and the storyteller just has to regurgitate somebody that they killed the previous night. So
I'm going to put up my 10 count.
I'm pretty sure that Brooke is definitely not the demon.
Yeah.
Exorcist might have actually chosen the Shabaloth, and Brooke's gossip very well could have killed herself.
Is everyone believing this Brooke gossip claim? Like, is everyone just taking that as word right now?
See, I think she is the gossip. I just don't know. Like, we're just not certain whether or not.
It's the way to account for 4 kills on the first night. Okay. 2 by the Shabaloth, and with that, 1 by gossip.
Chris M has died, and the day is over, so go to your breakout rooms. Hello. Who would you like to pick?
That was a bit odd because I thought when I picked Robert, then he wouldn't be able to because I killed him again.
I made a mistake. I was expecting for you to kill Chris, and then when some other things happened and talking to other people,
okay.
I made a mistake. Jeremy was right. I should not have resurrected Robert.
Yeah, that was also.
For the reason, I will let the reason I shouldn't have resurrected him be left up to everybody to figure out on their own.
Yeah, that's fine. But he is a role that can be killed easily again.
Yeah, I mean.
Since he is the tinker.
Well, because and of course, like, if you were a co-storyteller, I'd tell you everything that was going down. But there were so many things happening last night.
Yeah.
With you sinking a kill, and then with you not picking Chris like I was expecting you to.
And
then not only your second pick, if you find out what happened there, there were lots of things that confused me, and I did something that.
I thought that Edgar was an outsider, and then Mia got a kill. And she killed the gossip. That was what I thought.
Oh, I see. No. And I'll explain it later, but Robert should not have been resurrected. They're going to think I made him an error because he was an outsider. I made an error because of your picks. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
But who would you like to pick?
Yeah. Then I think I'm going to pick Jeremy. And I kind of think Jason is the goon. So I will pick Brody. I don't know.
Yep.
Jeremy and Brody.
All right, cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. And in the night you learn Jeremy died and Brody died.
I will choose Mia.
You will choose Mia. Okay,
Ooh,
noted that
shit,
Jeremy's
shit,
claiming
shit.
Moonchild and claimed to pick Mia. Okie dokie. Thank you very much. All right, everybody, I'm going to open breakout rooms. I'll give you guys 5 minutes.
I
Brody,
think
can we
this is
talk?
our last. I think this is our last day.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Helle and Mia making a great play.
What?
I think before everybody goes, I think I could say who my grandchild was. It was Brody.
Sorry. I wish we had talked earlier. My bad.
Did you not talk at all?
Wait. What's Edgar? What's Brody's role?
can say
I
it.
can say it. It's Tea Lady.
Yeah.
So it's weird that Matthew died. So everything was weird that night.
Well,
That day.
I also am pretty sure that Jason is evil at this point. So, Robert, you're the only good player left potentially.
I think that an Exorcist must have stopped. If it is a Shabaloth, they must have stopped them yesterday.
Nope. Because
Why?
Robert was resurrected. The only way Robert was resurrected is if the Shabaloth killed. You just picked Robert as the professor, and it just didn't work because.
I think
I will
that
put it.
Shabaloth-
I will. Let me say something to lots of people out in this game. So there may or may not have been some kind of an error on the Storyteller, minor in nature, but it might have happened on the third night. I will not explain how or why or what, but there might have been a error on my part because BMR sucks sometimes.
That
really
makes
helps
sense.
the confusion.
This is our last day, right? I mean,
I think so, yeah.
we've got 4.
Yeah, Jason's the goon, so we can't trust that he's not evil. And it's got to be me or Helle.
Why can't we trust that Jason's not evil?
As soon as the evil person picks Jason, it doesn't matter if it's day 1.
Yeah.
He could turn evil. Day 2, he could turn good. Day 3, he can turn evil.
Yeah.
But by the way,
But
we
I'm
should
good.
put our cards. We should put our cards on the table because Chris, the person that told you that Robert was the Exorcist, is that person still alive?
I would rather not say.
Okay. I think I should come out with the person that claimed Exorcist to me because we need the information now because it's going to be our last day. Helle claimed Exorcist, Hard claimed Exorcist to me, so that's why I said that Chris' information from a second party was wrong. Or maybe right, I don't know.
Well,
what are you claiming?
I don't know what happened with the Storyteller on night 3, but all I know is that I picked Robert, you keep him alive.
Well, I tend to believe you now, Chris. I mean, you're not the demon, clearly. You might be an evil minion, but it's fine.
Mia, do you have a claim?
Yes, I'm the gambler.
Who do you gamble?
So the first night I could gamble, I gambled Helle as the Exorcist. Then I actually planned on gambling Edgar because he hard claimed to me that he was your grandmother, but I was not sure I believed him, so I instead chose to gamble Jeremy the Moonchild, and then I gambled you last night, Robert.
That's why you want me dead. You didn't believe me. You didn't even gamble me.
Jeremy, you picked Mia.
It won't matter.
That won't matter.
I'm pretty sure Jason's
Who did you exercise on the night with no deaths?
There was no night, no deaths.
The other
Or the
problem
night
is
when only Brooke died, rather.
I think we have a DA in the script. And we might have lost already, potentially.
That's true.
So
But then things does not make sense. Because if we should have a DIA, then how could we have 4 kills if that was an assassin? We also have 3 claims of outsider, which means we would have a Godfather. We don't have 3 minions.
If you have 3 minions, then 3 outsiders.
Good point. So
well,
no
an
DA.
outsider could of course be lying.
Yeah. To pretend that we had a Godfather. I don't know.
Godfather.
I'm the Exorcist, and the second night I chose Jeremy because you were sus, Jeremy. the way you played. And
and Helle both evil.
And
don't know which one's
no. And then I chose Broke, and she actually died that night too. And then I chose Brody, and he died. So yeah, I was between Jason, Brody, and Mia, which one I was going to choose last night.
Well, if the
Does
demon
anyone
picks
have
people,
any
they're gonna
info
die.
pointing at either Mia or Helle?
I think I can map out these Shabaloth kills.
All right, everybody. Well, that was 5 minutes, so breakout rooms are closed, and that means nominations are open.
All right. Second night, or the first night where there were actual deaths. Night 1, night 2. I don't know. The night with deaths. The Shabaloth kills Robert and Rankin. Matthew had made Ken drunk. Matthew gets assassinated. Ken is gossip killed. The next night, Shabaloth chooses the Goon. Because Helle just said that she exercised Brooke that next night. So Jason was the choice. That's why there were no Shabaloth deaths. I think Brooke's gossip killed herself. Robert gets revived. I think that's the mistake that Trey was talking about last night.
That's possible.
Jeremy and myself are Shabaloth dead.
I think that's very strong.
That's possible.
I
so that puts Helle as.
But who do you think it is?
People are trusting Jason's Goon claim. That's I haven't talked to Jason.
I mean, I only trust you, Robert. I don't trust Mia or Jason. And also,
I think Jason is a Goon, but I think he's at this stage he would have had to be picked by at least a Minion.
Yeah,
See, this really pains me because Jason was the one person I really trusted at the start. He hard claimed to me from day one, but I thought that was risky at the time, but I took it as trust. Whereas now I'm thinking if he's still the Goon, I think it was just a really smart play. I don't know who else he said that.
I talked to Jason once, and he didn't. In his 3-for-3, he didn't claim Goon. He claimed Moonchild.
Jason, are you good or evil?
I'm good.
Okay. That has a ring of options.
That grin, I don't trust Jason. That grin.
Here's the deal. I had a conversation with Jason, and I don't play with Jason enough, but I had a conversation with Jason where he threw Chris under the bus as the professor resurrecting, and then he said he was the Goon, and I made the same mistake as Brody. I said, well, it could have been the gossip death, and then you must have turned evil last night because of whatever. And Jason says, yes, you got me. I am the evil Goon. I'm just still playing for good.
Yeah, I messed up. My head's gone.
Yeah. Or
that's fair.
Or he's the demon
No.
that just is claiming Goon. There's no Godfather in the game, and that was just a way to throw suspicion off. Like, yeah, you could execute me, but I'm just the evil Goon.
No, I'm not good for that.
If Jason,
can I do a straw poll of the good dead players, Mia or Helle? Because I have to nominate one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going Mia or Helle, so I'd like to know.
And
who.
we're going to need at least 5 votes.
I go for me.
Helle.
I'd go for Helle.
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 No, I think she stopped the demon.
I'd go for Mia, but that's just me. Although either one you vote for, nominate Robert. I'll go.
We're both smiling, which annoys me.
Right, Chris. I'll just clarify, if Helle couldn't have stopped the demon because she had chosen Brooke on the night when no Shabaloth kills and Brooke was dead, I think by her own gossip, which actually doesn't necessarily make you look evil in itself because she also put Jason in that gossip. And if Jason that night became evil, then
So what's the argument for Mia?
It's really just a coin flip.
Me is the assassin.
All right, folks, I'm going to need some nominations because we're just talking.
Could be, by the way, if me this assassin, she knew that I was a grandmother. She was not going to target me. She would try to get my grandchild.
I'm going to nominate Helle. I heard most people said her, so I'm just going to go with the wisdom of
Robert
the crowd.
nominated Helle. Robert, your accusation.
That was it. I think it's one of the two of them, so there. That's the one.
And Helle, your defense.
Also, you can nominate me and kill me, but you're not going to win. So
You picked wrong.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
mean, Mia seems to like it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
What if it's both of them?
One of
Mia
them's got to
just-
be the demon, though.
You can have Jason nominating one of the others.
What if
If you
Mia's
want-
just pushing the one of the evil players in front out of the bus?
Helle, do you have any more defense there?
No, not other than I'm the Exorcist and I apparently haven't found the demon. Maybe the knight, but no, because then the player I chose, they actually died. Because I chose Brooke on the third night, and that was where there was only her that died. So.
Well, if you're sorry.
So yeah, I don't know, and then I chose Brody because I think it could have been him, as it could have been Jason or Mia. But yeah, I don't know.
Anybody want to add anything to this?
For me, it's between Mia
Jason,
and Jason.
I want to add, Jason, if you're playing for good, are you going to nominate Mia next?
Yeah.
Well, I thought we lost Brooke, by the way. She was very, very still. It looked like you froze, Brooke.
I hope you are the demon, Jason. That would have been an amazing play.
Jason's the demon, fair play.
Yeah.
MVP.
All right, folks.
Jason's
I'm going to
a
start the
demon.
countdown on Helle, and I will start with Jason. Here we go.
Not be annoyed.
No, not at all.
Jason put his hand down very quickly.
It's Mia.
Did we just
Look
win?
at Jason.
Okay,
Look at Jason's
6
tactics. He
votes
puts a baby up
enough.
just to go like, ah.
So-
Couldn't baby up because she's not well.
Last minute tactics. That baby.
I'm just messing with you, Jason.
Did Edgar use his dead vote?
We both have COVID, so you know.
No. Okay. All right.
Ooh, that's rough.
Me too.
There are enough votes still left to beat 6, so I will allow for any other nominations if anybody would like to nominate.
Do you want me to nominate?
I
It has to
Me
be a
and
living
Brooke or
player.
Helle?
Yeah, I think it's Mia, but if I nominate Mia, then if you think it's Jason, then we can't vote for him.
I nominate Mia.
Okay. Jason nominates Mia. Jason, your accusation.
I don't really know much about what role she's been. I don't think it's Helle, and Robert came back to life, so I think we go for Mia. Or it's me.
For me.
Mia didn't vote for Helle. Don't vote on this.
Yeah, I don't think any good players should vote on it. We voted.
Yeah.
Okay. Mia, your defense.
Well, I think I played my worst evil game as a demon ever. But you can kill whoever you feel like it is.
You played pretty well, actually, Mia.
I think it's Mia.
Sorry to my evil team.
Okay, I will start the countdown on Mia, and then we'll go. We'll start with Brooke for Mia. All right, here we go. 6 to tie, 7 to put on the chopping block.
Do not tie this phone.
Oh, Brooke, what is that? Okay.
Come on, guys, we needed just one more. 2 more.
Well done, Edgar. Well done, Edgar.
Alright, so 5 votes is not enough.
I don't know. It's
And
just coin flip, so I'm still.
Who used a dead
vote
vote?
for Helle.
Chris used a dead vote. Brooke used a dead vote. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, not enough. So with that, Helle has been executed, and I will call it a draw based on my storyteller mistake. Because Robert should not have been alive. And that is my fault. I will also kind of give 5% of the blame to Helle because of that night. She made some really weird plays, and it kind of threw me because she decided to sink a kill and then pick the goon. And I was
Helle?
like,
okay.
so Helle was your demon here. I'll go ahead and share it. And Chris was the other.
Yeah.
Chris was the assassin. And again, a game in Mia, that being the Godfather, you guys can't kill outsiders. I mean, it's amazing. All right, so here is your Grim. So I will explain the first night because I was thoroughly entertained by what went down the first night. All right, and I would also like to point out the amount of protection that is in this script. And by the way, so whenever you might be a sailor, especially on day one, saying you're a bad kill in BMR, it's not something you necessarily want to say, because here's the deal: if you're a sailor and it's day one, go for the kill of you, and when you don't die, then that'll give the town information. Or if you do die as the sailor, then that means that the other person was not drunk. But in this case, you would have known that Jeremy would have been drunk, Matthew. But that's why you guys kill in BMR, especially on day one, because then you can really learn information. So anyways, we're going to go down. Nothing happened on day one in the nighttime. So the first person to act was Matthew the sailor picked Ken the Fool. So I decided just to drunk Ken the Fool just to see if potentially Helle would pick him. Then Rankin, as the innkeeper, promptly picked. Well, who did you pick? I know you picked Jason, but who else did you pick? You picked Ken and Jason. Well, the fact that you picked Jason, you immediately were drunk, and Jason remained good, which meant that your protection was not working whatsoever. So then we went to Helle. Helle picked Robert and Ken. She picked the Tinker, so I didn't have that anymore. And she picked Ken the Fool, who was now drunk, so he was able to die. Then I went to Chris the Assassin, who was thinking that he had kind of some suspicion on him, and so he decided to go ahead and kill, and he killed Matthew. Well, he's the assassin, so the sailor can die at said point in time. Sitting next to the tea lady, it didn't matter because, I mean, Chris was evil anyways. But yes, the sailor could die via the assassin because the assassin can kill players who normally would not die. And then Rankin was the gossip death. So Brooke made 2 correct gossips in the game, so that she caused deaths both night. So for the new players out there, usually when you play the gossip, you want to gossip incorrect things so you're not killing your townsfolk. But those were the gossip kills, and so if you guys had paid attention to those closely, Chris M was in both of them. And so those were the reasons. Now, Jason was not evil at the time of the second gossip. He was not made. Actually,
well, I killed myself then.
At the point she made the gossip, he was not. But when I evaluated it, both of them actually were evil at the time. So there you go. So the second day, you guys ended up killing Edgar, the grandmother, who was Brody's grandmother. Brody's a grandchild. Brody was his grandchild. And on night 1, when I went to Edgar to tell him that information, I said, you know what, I'm going to try something different. Usually I give the grandmother just a crap roll, and that way they can go around and spread stuff. I go, but I'm going to give you a really good roll, a character with a good roll, and see how long you guys don't tell town and see how suspicious that looks. And he goes, oh, I just won't go talk to Brody then.
No, the first night, that's what I said.
Okay. So I'm like, yeah, Edgar, that's a great idea. Have a roll where you can confirm somebody, and you don't confirm it, so at least you two have each other.
I tried it after the first day to try to talk to Brody, but I couldn't.
But still, Brody having you in his back pocket for that would have been a really good. Or you guys could have come up with a plan or something. But
I tried from second day.
It's kind of like a washerwoman not going to talk to their 2 pings on the first day. It's like, why wouldn't you? But anyways, so Edgar was y'all's kill for the second day. That night, Helle picked. So at that point in time, there was no people acting before them because Sailor and Innkeeper were dead. So Helle said, oh, I want to sink a kill. So she picked Robert. And I was like, okay. And then she picked Jason the Goon. Because she said that she's like, Chris wants me to kill him, but I'm not going to kill Chris. And I was like, okay, that means I gotta regurgitate somebody to make Chris look good. And I was so focused on who I needed to regurgitate to make Chris look good that I forgot that Helle was technically drunk at this point in time, because I was thinking, oh, she's just turning Jason, so there's going to be no kills because she's sinking the kill in Robert. I think it was the fact that you were sinking the kill in Robert that really threw me, because normally I would have been like, oh, you're drunk, you're getting drunk by the Goon. Okay, I need to take away your other kill. But it was the sinking the kill on Robert that really kind of threw me for that day as to how I was going to do that, plus the regurgitation, and then completely beknownst to me that all of that should have not happened anyways. So I was just kind of confused in my own brain at that point in time. But that was why the only kill that happened that night was Brooks Gossip killed herself. So yeah, and then the rest of the stuff played out. So in reality, Robert should not have been alive, and going into that last day, it should have. Now there should have still been a last day because the evil team would not have known technically that Jason could. There's still a possibility that they didn't know, or Jason didn't know who the demon was, and so all it would have taken was everybody to say no kill. But
yeah. I guess he was
just like yesterday, where the good team pretty much figured out who the demon was, and I kind of helped a brand new player make a really good play at the end. Today, I'll give it technically a draw on a storyteller mistake because the day should have really come back on that last final four with all the players just being, or a final three with just Mia, Jason, and Helle. And Robert should not have been alive again. So anyways, that was fun, even if just for the first day, watching all those protection rolls not work.
Yeah, that was like, what's going on?
You got an innkeeper dying, and you got a sailor dying, and you got a fool dying. I'm like, wait. I was like, because when I set up the Grim, I was like, okay, I'm going to put all these protection rolls in there, but I'm going to have, but the potential for some of these roles to not work or to potentially be drunk, like the innkeeper drunk and the sailor drunk. And I was like, but I never thought it would actually work the other way. Plus, I really thought long and hard about who I should make be the gossip drunk on the first day, if I should kill Jeremy. And I was like, well, Helle's already killed one of the three outsiders, so I'll leave two of them alive for Mia. That was the reason I didn't kill Jeremy instead of killing Rankin. Was I was like, I want to leave some outsiders there for Mia, and still,
Look,
as a
Trey,
Godfather, Mia still doesn't get any kills.
I keep a running total of games me against Helle, and I can't handle a draw. Okay, that's not part of the thing.
Well, then give yourself a loss. Well, then technically give yourself the loss or then you do it to the storyteller. You beat the storyteller
All right, fine. Then I'm going to reassess. I'll take the draw.
I lost. I'm the one who lost.
No, we all take the draw. Jeremy's taking a loss.
Or there you go. Everybody takes the win. Well, that's a draw. So there you
go. Participation trophies. Yay.
Just chalk it up for an asterisk that you've got experience for.
Yeah. So I didn't want Matthew executed because I knew Matthew picked me, and I know not always, but generally if they pick an outsider, they become drunk. So if you execute Matthew and he dies, then everybody assumes I'm evil. They kill me.
But technically at that point, and I don't know if you knew or not, but he's sitting next to the tea lady. So technically Matthew potentially in a worldview could have been protected two different ways, from himself, which he was, and from the tea lady he was sitting next to.
No, I didn't know that. So
the thing is with Jeremy, when you picked Brody to be when you picked him, I was like, oh my god, he's evil. Jeremy knows maybe something from Matthew, and I was like, damn it, don't kill Brody.
But for experience purposes, the fact that 4 people die on the first night, that was 4 people's information that really was unable to be proven. So if you guys tried to kill Matthew on the first day, or anybody else for that matter, you're going to get information. Then on top of that, you're going to get all the kills. But the fact is that everybody who died on the first night or the second night, Rankin, Matthew, Ken, and Robert, you had to trust their word. There was no information to show that they were who they were.
Well, it was just a perfect formulation of Ken being drunk, them not doubling up on the kills, Chris killing the sailor. I mean, the whole thing was fantastic.
And if Helle kills one other person, then there could have been 5 deaths if I actually used Robert's Tinker, which I wouldn't have at that point in time. I would have saved it to use it the next night, which I was actually thinking about after all of that going down, then being like at the very end of the night, or be like, okay, now Robert's Tinker ability triggers and he's dead again. And I even said that to Helle the next night. I was like, all right, I made a mistake. I can't tell you why, but it's
Yeah, but
Robert and potentially.
I guessed it because nobody. When Jason didn't die, and we had so many protection rolls, the sailor and the innkeeper with that, I thought, okay, he's the goon.
Yeah.
I knew there was a goon out
The
there
fact
somewhere. So
Yeah,
it was
there
between
was,
him and Brody.
the fact that, well, and the two people that could have been regurgitated from your picks the night before was Robert and Ken, and it was like you picked Robert again, and I'm like, wait a minute. What? It was kind of like I was like frozen. I was like, I don't know what to do because technically the Shabaloth would pick 2 players, and it's one of the 2 people from the previous night. Usually, Shabaloth doesn't get a single kill.
And that also means that you couldn't have done it the last night. So when Robert was dead, you couldn't have resurrected.
Oh, right, yeah.
You couldn't have resurrected anyone.
There was nobody. Yeah.
So Robert was dead. You couldn't. So we had one when I killed Brody and Jeremy.
And,
that's correct.
And by the way,
I'm
cursed because I trust one person. Like, you know what? If I trust one person, maybe it will go correctly. And I trusted Mia, and she was evil. Like, I'm still cursed with that evil curse. So.
Well, and Helle, if you don't sink your kill that second night, the first kill does happen. Then you drunk the goon, and then you get a gossip kill with your 1, and then it still looks like there's 2. And then they think that Brooks' gossip wasn't true because it was Jason and Chris M at the time, and then they would have just been like, okay, Edgar actually was the evil person, and Jason and Chris M must be good. And at the time, Chris M and Jason were both evil. So, anyways, yeah, that was.
I wanted so bad to die that night as well because I'd already used my assassin ability, so there was a chance it could be regurgitated and it could come back. But as well as that, I had pretty much just said to the entire room, I'm going to use my professor ability tonight. And so whenever I didn't die, I was hoping I would die, and then I was just like a sitting duck the next day.
Yeah, but that was why I let you live, because I knew they were going to kill you, and then I could kill 2 other players. And then
if I had remembered that there was no resurrection, then I would have just used the gossip kill on you, Chris.
True. Yeah.
And that was another thing that was going through my mind. So that whole night, I was like, "Wait, what should I do? What pieces?" And of course, I missed that small piece that ended up changing the end of the game state.
Yeah, I got to.
And the thing is, because I'm so new as well, I was just like, okay, the professor can resurrect people. And then I was so confidently saying, yep, I resurrected Robert and stuff like that. And everyone was going, but he's the tinker, he's an outsider. And I was going,
if I had remembered that, I could have resurrected the fool. So at least my storyteller mistake didn't make both worlds incorrect.
Yeah. But then I had to back.
I would have died anyway.
Someone else told me.
Yeah, but if there hadn't been sus on you, I would have killed you.
I would have resurrected you, and you would have come back to life, and you would have had 2. So when players in this game resurrect, they start as if it was night 1. So like if it was a grandmother,
so I would
get a new grandchild. You would have had 2 lives. So me resurrecting Robert wasn't the end of the world in terms of the role that I resurrected. It was just the fact that I resurrected a game state that just still put 1 good player left in that last day,
And trust me, I think about who I was going to kill again in the night, because I didn't want the innkeeper, the sailor, to resurrect. I didn't want the fool to resurrect either, so I wasn't going to pick them again.
Yeah,
and
I guess to make that, I should have Tinker killed him that last night, and because I was and I talked to Helle for like maybe a minute or 2 of thinking about that mistake, and it was like, well, if I had just thought about it, I could have just like fixed it by just killing him right then and there. But I was like, oh, evil's doing so well. There's going to be a bunch of people left, and it just so happens they picked the right player.
I just realized I really like playing the Moonchild. That's a great role.
You've been the Moonchild a couple of times, yeah.
Yeah, I can threaten people to not. I'm just like, I'm picking you if I go. I like that.
That's why I put it on my script.